it's not all about just looking good and feeling good when you're in your clothes. You can't just rely on your clothes to make you feel fresh and like $1,000,000. You also want to be able to feel that way when you're pretty much naked. You want to feel just as fresh. That's why, guys, in today's video, I'm going to be going over my top 10 summer essential grooming products for 2019 that pretty much make me feel good when I'm naked. Kia ora guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Daniel and I hope that you fellas are having a good day, dressing well, and of course getting stuff done. But that's right, guys, in today's video we're going to be going over my top 10 grooming products that I'll be using throughout summer 2019. Before we dive into it, guys, I would just like to show some love to boohooman for teaming up with me on today's video and help supporting the channel. And also huge shout out to you guys as well for just constantly messing with this channel and showing a whole lot of support as well. So at the end of the video, don't forget, show some love in the comment section below because I love hearing from you and I'll reply to each and every single one of you. Let's get into it. So guys, my first essential on the list is a good quality face moisturizer. Now, when the sun is coming out a lot more, it is very important to keep that skin moisturized because it will have a tendency to dry out more. When the skin starts to dry out too much and with the UV rays, that's when you can kind of get long-term damage and also increase the aging process of the skin. So it's very important to have a good quality face moisturizer and stop the skin from drying out. I'm personally currently using two types of moisturizer. One of the ones that I'm using right now is the Lelabo one. Now, I typically tend to use this one more in the evening, and that is because it doesn't have SPF protection in it. The other one that I use during the day, and this is probably the most important one, is this one by House 99, and I've been using it for quite some time, and this has an SPF 20 in it. I highly recommend you getting a face moisturizer that does have the SPF in it to help protect the skin against the UV rays. Second essential on the list, guys, is a lip balm. The last thing you want in summertime, guys, is crusty lips, especially if you're going on something like a first date, or even you have a missus or a boyfriend or whatever. The last thing somebody wants to do is be kissing dry, crusty lips. I pretty much apply lip balm when needed. I'm always making sure though I do apply it in the morning and in the evening before bed, and then just throughout the day when it is needed. Again, just like the face moisturizer, you can go to that next level and kind of get one that's got like an SPF. It's going to keep your lips nice and fresh, looking good. Again, crusty lips is a hell no. Third essential on the list, guys, is a scented body wash. Now, this is the one that I've been using as of late, and it is from boohooman. So not that long ago, guys, I used to use body wash for one thing and one thing only, and that was literally to clean myself. So I didn't really care about the one I would buy. I'd pretty much grab any one, normally the cheapest one that comes in like the massive like tubs and stuff like that, and I would just use it and it would pretty much do the job. Now, what I love about the one from boohooman is obviously it does all the basic stuff like clean you. That's just a standard level. But the added bonus to the boohooman one is the fact that it is scented and it doesn't just smell good while you're putting it on. The scent actually stays on your skin after the shower. Now, having a scented body wash that stays on your skin post shower is amazing because it'll keep you feeling fresher for longer. Now, when it's summertime, guys, we all naturally sweat a lot more. I literally personally find myself like 90% of the time just sticky. Don't ask. So it is great to have a product that keeps me feeling fresher and kind of just mainly smelling good for longer. On top of that, the aesthetic of the product is very nice and minimal. So easy, just chuck in your bag, go to the gym, or if you're going to a festival or something like that, it's a really easy product to just take with you. That's why third on the list is a scented body wash. Once again, huge shout out to boohooman for teaming up with me on today's video and helping support the channel. I will put a link to the item in the description box down below. Again, guys, they're supporting the channel, so definitely show some love to them as well. Fourth essential on the list, guys, is a body moisturizer. Almost the same exact reasons as having a face moisturizer, but it is for the body. Now, I do recommend you using this in the morning and at night, especially if you're having a warm shower or you've been out in the sea. You really want to rehydrate that skin, apply it all over. Now, I personally don't recommend you getting one that does have an SPF in it because then it will be a lot thicker for your whole entire body, and that can actually lead you to feeling kind of just stickier. If you do want to protect your skin again from the UV rays, that's when I would suggest you just go grab a good quality sunscreen and then apply it when needed. If you're not going to be out in the sun, you don't need your entire body, especially if you've got clothes over the top, feeling sticky. Your face is different because your face is always out and on display, but it's not often that your whole entire body will be out. Fifth on the list, guys, and still staying on par with all the moisturizers, is an eye cream. Now, eye creams is literally like the one thing that David Beckham talks about in most of his interviews when it comes to grooming, that he's talked about for years, not even just a recent thing, for years. It's like his one go-to thing that he would always say that he recommends above all else. And if you look at David Beckham, for his age, is a handsome dude. Not even for his age, he's always been a handsome he's always been a handsome dude. You look at his eyes and everything around there, like, I mean, if using eye cream gets me anywhere near him, 0.5%, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna be happy. Eye cream is really important to keep the thin skin around your eyes nice, fresh, and hydrated. It's a great way to kind of slow down those crow eyes or crow's feet or whatever they call them that you can start to get obviously with age. Now that stuff's gonna come either way, but this will help just slow it down a little because you're gonna be keeping that skin around there nice and moisturized. Now my sixth essential on the list, guys, is a shaver. Now, for you young fellas, or if you can't grow a beard, you can probably just tune out for this one. And also don't worry if you can't grow a beard or anything like that. Trust me, the grass is always greener. I personally wish I didn't grow a beard because shaving it and maintaining it is just an added task to do. So yeah, don't worry. But yes, a shaver is a key grooming product for summer. It's going to keep your facial hair fresh and on point 24/7. For myself and my facial hair, I pretty much always trim it to like a 2 to a 3 millimeter in length. And then I try to keep my neckline and my cheek line really clean and sharp, which I probably actually need to fix up, so I'm gonna do that after this video. Staying on top of your facial hair grooming is a great way to keep you feeling fresher for longer. The moment I stop kind of like shaving, I really tend to feel scruffier no matter what I wear. Like when your neckline's gone and your cheek line's gone, you just don't feel as fresh. Now bringing it back even to the fellas who cannot grow a beard, or a few young bucks who can't grow a beard, you actually can still use these because I think these are amazing for if you're going on holiday. So when you go on holiday, you don't normally have access to your barbers. So what you can do is you bring one of these with you, and then you get one of your mates, one of them that you actually trust, and they can clean up your neckline here, which is gonna keep you looking like you have a fresh haircut again 24/7. Even if your sides and stuff are growing out, the moment you clean up your necklines, you look sharp again. So it's a really cool kind of like pro tip. So number 7 on the list, guys, and following on from the scented body wash, is a cologne. Not just any cologne, guys. What I do recommend is that your cologne for summer is different to your winter one. Winter, it can be a bit heavier, it can be, you know, a little bit muskier and things like that. When it comes to summer, I do suggest you guys to opt for something that is a little bit more fresh, a little bit more refreshing, okay? It definitely goes hand in hand with summer. Having a fresh kind of like citrusy cologne is going to help keep you feeling fresher and keep you kind of like smelling your best all throughout the day. Coming up to number 8 on the list, guys, and I truly hope this is an essential already on all of your guys' lists, and that is body spray / deodorant. We all sweat a lot more in summer, so please, if it's not for you, for everybody that surrounds you, use deodorant. Keep it in your bag, post-gym, everything like that. If you can't get to a shower, at least have a shower in a can. That's actually not why I'm suggesting a deodorant, okay? That should just be a life standard thing, okay? The reason I'm suggesting deodorant is actually the type of deodorant. So an essential for me is one that's gonna protect my white t-shirts, the underarm bit, from getting that kind of like off-white yellowy stain color that you can get when you sweat. I don't get any of those kind of like off-whitey stains at all on any of my white t-shirts. So again, if you're wearing a lot of white t-shirts in summer and you find yourself getting those stains, definitely get a deodorant that will help protect the clothes. Second to last on the list, guys, and this is a hair oil. So in summertime, naturally your hair will dry out more, and so will your scalp, especially if you're spending a lot of time at the beach. And if you're going in the sea, all the salt from the sea is going to dry out your hair a lot more. The hair oil that I tend to use myself is Moroccan oil, but you can also use ones like argan oil, and there's so many different ones, even coconut oil. There's just, you know, go online, boom, they'll all be there for you. Now this is going to help keep the hair healthy and shiny. If you are someone though who doesn't have naturally oilier hair, you know, you don't really need to stress on this so much. However, I still would recommend then at least a heat protection for your hair if you are someone who's blow drying it. But for all you fellas who are going to be spending heaps of time at the beach, heaps of time in the sea, heaps of time with your just head and scalp exposed to the sun and the UV rays, I do recommend a hair oil just to keep it healthy and shiny. Now last but certainly not least on my 10 summer essential grooming products is water. Now, I mean, I guess technically it's not like a product per se, even though it sounds so straightforward, it is probably the most important one that I would recommend to every single one of you. The majority of people do not drink enough water a day. They say on average to aim for 2 liters a day. But honestly, I would recommend you guys to aim for at least 3 liters of water throughout the day, not just in one go. Spread it throughout the day. Water is so important for keeping your skin hydrated, clean, and healthy. It's one of the first things skin specialists recommend when it comes to actually clearing your skin. For example, if you're someone who has a lot of acne and breaks out a lot, having water and increasing your water intake will do wonders before you have to use any other products. Obviously, water's got a ton of other health benefits, but the reason why it's on my list for grooming products is it's gonna help just keep your whole entire body healthy from the inside. So again, the moisturizer, all that stuff that we put on, it kind of just works the surface. The water is really going to go through your whole entire body and keep you fresh, keep you hydrated, keep you feeling good, keep you feeling happy, all that good stuff, so you can really enjoy summer. And there we have it, guys. That is my top 10 summer essential grooming products for 2019. If I missed out anything that you think is definitely an essential, do let me know in the comment section below, and also let the rest of us know as well. Once again, massive love to boohooman for teaming up with me on today's video and supporting the channel. I will link their scented body wash that I use down below, along with all the other products. If you guys have any questions regarding these products, just leave them in the comment section down below and I'll hit you guys all back. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did like it, thumbs it up, because it honestly does truly help the channel. And if you are new, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below, because there's plenty more content coming. And that, guys, I'll let you get back to doing you. Enjoy the rest of your day, keep dressing well, and I'll see you fellas next time. Peace.